Hello, welcome to my third video. I'll be explaining the last two module of the mobile computer, which is the refresh module and also the verify module. The refresh module is particularly important, okay, because it downloads the master data from the server. It is advisable to perform a refresh before every business day. So just click on the refresh button and click on the download button. You can leave the settings as default. So what this does is that it will download the master data such as location, transfer location, status, what else? Groups, the asset groups and asset types, such as like the vehicle, the motorcycle and cars and so on, those things. And those master data are downloaded successfully, okay, and can be used in this mobile application. So the next module that I'm going to talk about, which is the last one, is verify. What this module do is that it will help you to identify those assets that are supposed to be in a particular location and those assets that are not supposed to be in a particular location. Say for example, this particular location, so say Kuantan for example. Okay, I'm going to start reading. Okay, and I'm going to check all these assets here. Okay, so in Kuantan right now, I am holding this device, walking around, and I'm able to pick up 4 different RFID tags. Okay, so after I stop reading it, what this module will do is that he will check against what is in the system. Okay, so there are 3 out of 3 tags that are matched. So let's see the overview. So there are 3 tags that are matched. When we talk about match, it means that these 3 tags are actually found in the right location. So if you look at the web here, the 3 assets, which is A5, FD, and F9, okay, A5, FD, and F9, they are all in Pahang Kuantan location. So if you look at the RFID that I have scanned just now, A5, FD, and F9, okay, all these 3 are in Pahang Kuantan, because currently I'm in Pahang Kuantan. I am performing a scan and I'm able to found these 3 assets, and this 3 asset is expected to be there. Therefore, it is marked as OK. These 3 assets are supposed to be there. So is there any missing asset that are not supposed to be there? So there's none. Or is there any extra asset? There's 1. Okay, we have 1 extra asset that are not supposed to be there, which is the A9. So this asset over here, A9, is not supposed to be there. It could be a new asset, okay, or it could be an asset that's from a different location. From what I can see here, this is actually a new asset, found new asset. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make another example. Say for example, we know that A5, FD, and F9 are in Kuantan, right? And this shows that it matches correctly. So what if I change my location? Say I'm in Selangor and Subang Jaya right now, and I'm performing a scan right now. And this scan picks up the same 4 assets here. Okay, what happens is that A5, FD, and F9, okay, if you look at the system, A5, FD, and F9, there are most recent inspection, they are registered in Pahang Kuantan. Okay, but in my mobile device, say my current location is Selangor, Subang Jaya, and when I perform a scan, I pick up A5, FD, and F9. So this means that these 3 assets are not supposed to be there. If you look at that, WL means they are wrong location. Okay, they're not supposed to be there. So these three assets are not supposed to be in Subang Jaya, Selangor. Okay, it's not supposed to be in Subang Jaya, Selangor. But the problem is that we are able to detect these three assets. Okay, there. And this three asset actually contradicts with the latest inspection record that states it is in Pahang, Kuantan. Okay. So this module, what it does is that it tells you which asset they are in wrong location. Okay, which asset which are missing, if there is any, and which asset that is supposed to be or not supposed to be there. Okay, so let's create one asset. First we want to see the missing part here, isn't it? So let's create one. So I'm going to exit. I'm going to create one asset in Subang Jaya and I'm going to render it missing just for... Okay, stop reading. I'm going to use A5, A9, so I'm going to give it any description. Okay, I'm going to put it in Subang Jaya and hit save. So we have one asset in Subang Jaya, for example. So I'm going to go back to verify. So now I'm going to start reading it. Okay, looks like A5 is being picked up, so I'm going to stop reading it. Let's see what happens. So you can see that FD is missing. So let's look here. But before that, let me check here. Oh, sorry, this is Kuantan. Yeah. So in Pahang Kuantan, okay, we know that we are supposed to have basically 1, 2, 3. 3 assets are supposed to be in Pahang Kuantan. But after I did a scan in that location, Pahang Kuantan location here, okay, I'm only able to pick up 2 assets. Okay, so if I look at the overview, I can see that well, F9 and A5 are okay. I'm able to pick them up. Okay, so you can look here, F9 and A5. Okay, so both of these tags are okay. I'm able to pick them up, but FD seems to be missing. Therefore, you can see there's a question mark over here. Okay, basically the device is expecting FD to be in Pahang Kuantan, but this is not there. I'm only able to pick up A5 and F9, but not FD. So if I go to missing here, that's the reason why FD is listed here. Okay. Okay. So let's try Subang Jaya now. And I'm going to start reading again. Quick one. I'm going to stop it. So in Subang Jaya, I'm expecting to have, let's see, I'm going to refresh this screen here. I'm expecting to have an asset A9 there. Okay. I'm going to check for inspection. Okay, A9 is supposed to be in Subang Jaya. Okay, but in the mobile device, okay, in the location Selangor, Subang Jaya, I'm only able to pick up A5. So if I look at the overview, okay, there's a question mark over here because you see I am expecting for A9, okay, but the device cannot pick it up, so therefore it classifies it as missing. Okay, and under the extra tab, it classifies the A5. Okay, A5 is a motorcycle that is supposed to be in Kuantan. Okay, but it classifies A5 in as a wrong location over here. If you see WL, that's a wrong location because this asset A5 is supposed to be in Pahang Kuantan. why is it able to detect it in Subang Jaya? So that is the main purpose of this module. It is able to identify uh, the rightful location of the assets. Okay, so we can move on to the next module now, which is the standard reports over here. In the standard reports, we have various reports such as asset transfer, asset by location, group, and so on. So let's start with asset transfer. We know we did an asset this month. I think it's let's say, let me choose like 1st of March to the end of March. Please tell me which asset has been transferred from Pahang, from Selangor to Pahang, for example. And I can create that report. It should be able to tell me there is one asset transfer from 9th of March, on the 9th of March. Okay, it is a motorcycle and is transferred from Selangor to Pahang. And there's remarks there as well. The name of the company and project section is left blank to allow the user to handwrite on it, and it can be verified stamp and chop over here. So that's the reason why it is left purposely blank, to allow user to handwrite on it. Okay, for the next standard report, you can show asset by location. So I can ask the system to show me all assets in a particular location, say Subang Jaya, okay, in between these two dates. Okay, just show me all the asset that is located in Subang Jaya in between these two dates, okay, in this period of time. So let's generate, and you will be able to give me one asset, okay, which is the DDD asset that I created just now, and you can see that it's in Subang Jaya, Selangor. So how about the next one? I can say, please show me everything that's in Kuantan. I expect to see 3 assets here. So we can see that it is giving me 1, 2, 3 assets here. Okay, you can even run reports by group and type. So let's choose that. Say I want to see all vehicles and its motorcycle in Kuantan, for example. And you can generate the report, and you can see that we have a motorcycle in Kuantan right now. You can see the asset arrived safely, check on this particular date. Okay, the rest of the standard reports you can actually play around. I'll leave it to you, but that's the last one that we'll go through, which is the asset lease and warranty report. This will tell you whether or not the warranty or lease for a particular asset has expired or is still valid. So let me choose a date between, say, 2010 to 2015. Or 16, doesn't matter. Then I can generate a report. They can see that between the range of 1st March to 2010 to 1st March 2016, okay, these are all the various warranty cards that we have, okay. And for information, today's date is actually 10th of March, okay. So if you look at the warranty start date for this particular asset, book rec, it started on the 28th December 2012 and it expired on the 28th December 2013. Okay, so and today's date is actually 10th of March, so it lies in between and actually before the expiry date. Therefore, it is considered as healthy. Okay, so most of them are all healthy. You can see that they're all prior to 10th of March 2013. So let me try changing a warranty card purposely to make it expire and see how it looks like in the report. So let's go to asset here. I'm going to change this warranty to expire. I'm going to set it, sorry, not this one. I'm going to set the expiry date, say on February, I think. Yeah, 1st of February. I'm going to change this to maybe 2010 randomly. Then I'm going to save it. So for this record, I have just changed its warranty expiry date on the 1st of February. Okay, and today's date is actually 10th of March. So by right, the warranty should expire for the asset DDD. So let's look at that. Just going to choose a huge ditch range. Okay, now you can see the asset DDD has expired. Okay, on the 1st of February. Today is actually 10th of March 2013, so it's considered as expired. Okay, the last feature of this web page is that it allows upload of an Excel file. You first must download a template from the from this module, the upload Excel module, and you need to fill up this Excel properly. There are actually 3 sample records here for you to refer. Okay, so you need to delete it. You need to refer to them, delete it. Okay, make sure you refer to these 3 records. You can create your own at the bottom here, for example. Okay, once you're done, you can delete the top 3. Okay, for example. Okay, and the rest will be your own records, asset records. Okay, save it and then upload it using this module here. Okay, so that's how it works. So that's it. That's the entire video about the asset management system. Okay, for information, the header and the footer is all customizable to your company, brand and logo. So it's up to you actually. So that's it.